Alright. Oh, shoot. Alright. What's up, guys? Here we have the S22. No, sorry. S23 Ultra. So, why I got mixed up here? Because the S22 Ultra and 23 Ultra literally has the exact same outside. Sorry for Samsung fanboys. There's nothing you guys can change. Anyways, I really actually like the design though. So the reason why Apple and other companies aren't doing anything is because smartphones have come into such a thing that it's so much power. Like the iPhone 7 from way back. The reason why actually I upgraded because of the cameras. I'm into photography, so I can't, and videography, so I can't shoot with my iPhone 7 as much. And if you look at the quality on here, it's awesome. This, by the way, is actually iPhone 13 mini I'm recording on, and so just as a comparison, this is how the camera is, and so just to show you actually how good the quality on the S23 Ultras are. This is front-facing camera, by the way. I'm on video. What's up, guys? This is the video and audio quality from the S23 Ultra. And so this is from the other side. What's up, guys? This is the audio and video quality from the S22 Ultra. Oops, sorry. This is the audio and video quality from the S23 Ultra with awesome lighting, and it's awesome. It's cool. So, and that was just on the 1X, and so this is just here for how good the cameras are actually now becoming. So the only thing they can actually improve is display, battery life, probably, and cameras. That's about it. And even if you look at it, there's barely anything you can change on the displays too, because they're quite as good. The power is awesome, right? And so Apple even did this 13s and 14s, exact same chip. A15 Bionic with one less GPU is A13, with one more core GPU is A13 Pro, and one more core GPU, that same chip, the 13 Pros, are in the 14s. Then there's the A16s and the 14 Pros and blah 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 blah. So that's the reason why they did it, is because there's literally no performance gains. Yes, there is a little bit, like one more core GPU, right? But even so, I was actually watching Mark has Brownlee's video, and he also said there's just a slightly higher clock speed on the GPU. That's it. But the good thing about the new chip here is, so the last chip was the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. No, the Gen 1. Now is the Gen 2. So what Samsung is doing right now is making their own customized chip. Like Apple customizes their own chip and customizes everything heavily. And if you look at Apple Silicon MacBooks into Intel's MacBooks, if you customize something to your to what you want to your computers, then you can improve the computer's lifetime and power, and you can use that power into how much you want to, and it's actually great for your company too. I have the S23 Ultra in lavender color. I really like the lavender colorway, by the way. Just the aluminum rails barely actually picks up any fingerprints too. It feels like it's picking up fingerprints, but if you look closely, that actually isn't. So first, let's talk about the experience of how you're holding the phone. So you see, they have actually curved the S23 Ultra. See from right here. Let me do a close up. You can see it. See, so it's slightly curved, but it's kind of flat. Yeah. So if you do put, it is pretty sharp here. So that's not good. But if you look at the S22 Ultras, it was even more sharp. So it's good to see that they've finally softened all the edges for a awesome holding experience. I generally don't like bigger phones. This is my old phone, right? This is my and I love this phone. It's just curved, but it's awesome. Look at this. Holding it, it's big, but I can comfortably use it, kind of, right? The fingerprint scanner is just as fast, and so there's a new Android feature that Samsung has got, is the wallpapers feature. So let's say this is the wallpaper, right? Let me clear it up for you. So this is the wallpaper right here. Oh my god. This is one thing I like about Apple, is that you can actually hide all the notifications. There. This is the wallpaper. When you long press, it has for the fingerprint. That's how quickly it is. Look at this. Go to wallpapers. I don't know, but don't you think it kind of looks like how Apple usually does it, right? And so let's say I want this blue lavender-ish. It's just, yes, you can add on the contact information. There's a little bit more you can do with it, which is cool. So press done and it applies. It's not that and so it's not that fast, or that you like on Apple you can customize home and lock screen, but if you go to here, lock screen, you can also customize by going to theme, or by going to wallpapers and style right here, and then it becomes similar. So all in all, I love this phone. It's a nice experience, by the way. And oh yeah, watch this. This is fast. Like, really fast. First, let's talk about the display. Right now, I'm right now in HD. Display. Screen resolution is right now I am right now on 1544 by 720, and this is the HD plus, right? This comes with originally it comes with 1080p, and I think the display panel it has is a 3088 times 1440 1440 Edge Quad HD Plus, which is actually a very nice display. This display is also optimized for awesome gaming, and you feel immersed into it. It's awesome. Like, I won't, but it is pretty expensive. This is 6.8 inches. Peak brightness is 1750 nits. HDR is 1200 nits of peak brightness. This has an adaptive refresh rate of 1 to 120 hertz, 1 to 120 hertz. Finally, because Apple has a 1 to 120 hertz refresh rate, but that's only for the always on display. This is in 1 hertz right now. This is in 1 hertz right here. When you scroll, finally it goes to 60 hertz, but it's in 1 hertz right now, which is awesome. And so I wouldn't go for the Ultra if I were you, only because it's too much power for an average user. So it has an S Pen. Who needs a freaking S Pen, bro? Come on. It's useful, yes. I honestly love the S Pen. Once you take it out, you can just write whatever you want here. You can erase, right? Let's say you want to write your password here. Let's say Bob123 is the password of Bob56@gmail.com, right? So I can write, this is my email, and it is pretty smooth too, and this is the password. So if you can also note down of how you want to, and you can save it too, which is awesome, pretty cool. You can use this as a stylus. So once you want to see, that's how cool it is. It's actually pretty handy if you want to edit videos. I will edit this video and post it. The base storage is 256 gigs, and the max storage is finally 1 terabyte. Now let's talk about the cameras. The cameras. It has a very good low light photography, because look at the cameras. Look at how big these cameras are. These are huge. They've actually made it bigger. This one right here has a max MP of 200. This is 200 megapixels. Huge. Telephoto is bumped up to 10 megapixels, which is great. Optical zoom. The optical zoom kicks in at 3 times and 10 times after the telephoto. The digital zoom is up to 100 times, which is crazy. The 100 times is actually, I took a picture of the trash. And you can literally see it says TRASH, but it's from so far too. Who would use it? Actually, I would, because sometimes I want to take some pictures, but I won't use 100 times because it's 100 times. I don't need to use 100 times stuff. I need to use 10 times stuff. The zoom is actually, it's awesome. If you want a zoom camera, take this. I wouldn't recommend anything else. But if you don't want the 10 times zoom camera, if you don't zoom in that much, then don't take the Ultra. Then take either an iPhone, because iPhone is awesome, or the 14 Pro, or the S23 Ultra, the S23 Plus. If you like it. Now let's talk about the battery. So the chip that here I had is the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy. So it's customized for Galaxy. And
so to be exact,
it has a 3.36 gigahertz instead of a 3.0 gigahertz. Oh, what happened? Yeah. Instead of a 3.2 gigahertz of a CPU single core, and has 719 MHz's versus a 680 MHz of a GPU. That's actually pretty good. That's a really good performance gain. I think 100 and something, which is nice. So if you look at the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, just not for Galaxy, a single core score is 1,177. The multi-core score is 4,874. Pretty big, I know. But if you go for Galaxy, the single core score has actually higher. It's 1,509 of a single core score. Yes, the multi-score core is slightly worse to a 4,714, but you won't really look at the difference. It's pretty cool. And so, yeah, let me tell you about the battery life. The battery life is awesome. Like, you can have this phone for a few years and won't have to worry about how good the battery life is, how fast the phone is with this new chip. So the last one had 5,000 milliamp hours. This one had 5,000 milliamp hours, right? I was watching lots of day in lives. Lots of them. Not one. And so, sorry, it's kind of like 12 right now. But, so, it had 4 hours of battery life. Bad. Like, really bad. The iPhones have 10 hours battery life with the only 4,000 something milliamp hours, which is crazy. Apple can, like, actually customize heavily, which is nice. Anyways, now you can have up to 26 hours of playback on the S23 Ultras. And light usage for 3 to 4 days, I can go with it. And so, like I was showing you, I have the HD Plus, the 720p resolution one. The battery life is actually awesome, like 2 to 3 days. If you go to FHD Plus, which is 1080p, it's actually pretty good. Like, let me show you a picture. Like, look at the quality right here. See the quality? It's actually a really nice display, but I can get like up to 2 days battery life with moderate use, and then heavy use 1 day. It's actually nice, a very nice display. So you know what? Why not you guys go to settings and treat yourself? Because this battery life you don't have to worry about anymore. So you can go to display right here. Then go to screen resolution. Scroll down. There's a screen resolution right here, and go to Quad WQHD Plus. Quad HD Plus. It's 3088 by 144, so 1440p. It's the sharpest visuals, but keep in mind it does use a lot of battery life. That's why it did actually cut like a bunch of hours, but you don't need to worry about it because of how good the battery life is. So, like, let me show you the same photo. This is the same photo. It is a really good quality. So yeah, let me show you let me show you my YouTube. This is my YouTube. 120 hertz. This is my oh shoot. Yeah. This is my 120. This is how fast it goes. You guys, this is awesome. Like, it's really cool. Anyways, you know what? Don't even watch the whole video. Just pause it and order it. Now. Like, now. So, the S Pen what if you're thinking about it? Why would you want this phone?
Samsung S23
This phone is
Ultra,
for users
so it is compatible.
who are photographers.
The S Pen of the S23
Videographers.
Ultra or any other S Pens,
Because if you go back to the
they are
camera,
not compatible with
like
the S22
as you know, as you hear, I love the
and the
camera.
S23s, normal ones.
If you go to the video section right here, right now I'm doing it a 16:9 and FHD.
Now let me go. Let me
If
go
you
to
look
the
at
questions.
all the options,
What
like,
is it?
all the
What is
options,
this phone for?
you will see UHD 60
Basically,
hertz,
photographers,
which is a
who-
ultra high resolution
who
of
need
60
this
hertz,
bigger screen.
which
let's say
I
for
mean it is
banking, for
really good. The
business
ultra
owners.
high resolution with smooth frame rate
Honestly,
is
this
really
does have
good.
some weight to it. But if you look at the
If you're like
iPhone
shooting a
14
basketball
Pros,
video, if you're shooting any other
they're
videos, it's
huge.
awesome.
They're very, very.
But if you
weighty.
go
But this is actually like
And this
lighter than the last
max
one, which
good
is awesome.
quality, the highest resolution of this phone, guess what it is? Pause the video if you want more
I
time.
honestly love this phone. Battery life does not disappoint me.
Alright, let me tell
So
you the
that's why I
answer.
want you guys to treat
It's
yourself
8K recording.
and go
Yes,
to the
it is 8K recording.
go to
Not
settings and
4K.
change
Ultra high
the quality
resolution is
of the
4K.
screen.
This is 8K with 30 frames per second. It is the biggest,
like
most quality
the,
one
The 200
ever.
megapixel
it is awesome.
shot is actually really, really good.
And so that is
if
why
you can
they actually made
see
the
each
1
and every
terabyte version.
detail. Oh
And
yeah,
those of you who are like very scared of
it does
dropping
have
your
40
phone,
watt 5 watt charging, fast charging.
they
which
have
is good.
enhanced something to
Yes, it
to
does
these
come
phones.
with a wire.
one of
'Cause
which is called the
way
Armor
Apple, Samsung
aluminium frame.
has
It is
unboxed
actually
their
pretty-
has done their
pretty
unboxing
damn good.
experience, is that
Yes,
you might
scratch
think there's no wire.
very easily, but
Just
scratches very
look
easily, but
underneath
it's really
the
good.
paperwork. It's just there.
And has
alright?
a Corning Gorilla Glass,
It is 40
Victus 2
45 watt charging,
on
so
the
it
front.
never dies.
Corning Gorilla Glass in the front, and the Victus 2.
Go to MKBHD's
And just the
channel.
usual
The Galaxy
IP68 water
S23 Ultra is
resistance,
better than
which is
anything,
also nice.
Right?
Both glasses, I think, are
write
yeah.
that title,
The front one I know
and,
is Corning Gorilla Glass
he will
Victus
actually
2,
show you from his
which
testing.
is also nice to
It
nice to
never
hear.
died. So like
The
even
back one
my
I think
car
is
my dad's car has like a wireless charger
the
built
same,
into it, so
because
we didn't
there's
need to.
nothing
We
on the
use
site.
Apple CarPlay or Android Auto,
But it has a
you
water
can,
resistance of IP68.
but you
And-
need to when you charge it, and when you charge it.
One thing I hate
in the
about
car. And
Samsung
so
is their
I've
exclusives.
been talking for like
Right
an
now,
hour right now,
they're
this video.
selling their Samsung Health, which their
because
Samsung
I
Health one is
shot
actually the
this
Health
many
app
times
is
right
really
now,
nice.
and,
It tracks your
and
sleep,
it is
tracks
at
your quality of
95%.
sleep,
It was 100,
tracks if you snore or not. It's
and
awesome.
Just showing you how good the quality is, and
Samsung
and
Wallet.
just a reminder, this is on the max.
I wouldn't
settings,
like.
and it's on 95%.
Um,
So
like I
I
said,
honestly
the
love
internals of this phone is pretty damn good.
Like and subscribe if you want to hear.
It finally
anything else
has 5G,
of me rambling.
better 5G. So that's good to hear. It has
Actually, you
Wi-Fi
know what? Let me
6E.
comment down below what do you want to see next. And yeah, basically, this is it. This is the
Which is also
S23
nice.
Ultra Lavender.
The S Pen is integrated into the
I'm
Samsung
impressed.
S23 Ultra,
I honestly
so it is
don't know
compatible.
what's gonna come next.
But the S Pen of the
I'm
S23
also
Ultra or any other S
very
Pens,
excited for next year.
they are not compatible with the
for the S24
S22s
Ultra.
and the
For those of you who
S23s,
want the S23 Ultra,
normal ones.
a few months later, 6 months later, this is the impressions. I like them. Basically,
So
if you're willing to buy
now let me go to the
biggest and
questions.
baddest phone, if you're a photographer,
what is it
This is
what
your
is this phone for?
if you're a content creator, this is your
Basically photographers, people
phone. All right, see you.
who need this bigger
Basically,
screen. Let's say
yeah.
for like banking, for
the stylus.
business owners.
It's awesome. It's
And honestly, this does have some weight to it. But if you look at the
It's really, really
iPhone
smooth.
14 Pros, they're huge. They're very,
like,
very weighty.
I think
But this is
thanks
actually
to its
light,
AI, it
lighter
knows which
than the
way you're
last
gonna
one,
type
which is
next.
awesome.
So it's like me just like stopping there. Oh yeah, another thing.
So I honestly
if
love
you,
this phone.
say, do a straight line,
Battery life does not
or try
disappoint
to do a
me.
straight line.
So that's
long
why I
press,
want you
it becomes
guys to
straight,
treat yourself
which is
and
actually
go
kind
to
of nice.
the
So cool.
go
It
to
knows
settings
where you're
and
gonna,
change
thanks
the
to
quality
AI, it
of the
knows where
screen.
you're gonna like draw
Please.
the next line if you're gonna right or left. So it becomes very responsive.
Like
Well, that's
so
it.
the 200
That's the
megapixel
S23 Ultra.
shot
Thanks
is
for
actually
watching.
really, really good.
Subscribe if you want to know the
like
next
you can
video.
see each and every detail.
Subscribe if you want to pick the next video.
Oh yeah,
Or actually, you know what?
it does have 45 watt
See the
charging,
next video.
fast charging, which is good.
Comment down below.
Yes,
what
it
you
does
wanna
come
see
with
next.
a
We'll
wire.
talk about that.
Because
If I don't have
the
the
way
device,
Apple,
I'll just talk to you without the
Samsung
device. Without the
has
device.
unboxed their
Alright, as always,
has done their unboxing experience,
tweet,
is
peace,
that
signing out.
you might think that there's no wire. Just look underneath the paperwork. It's just there. All right.
Alright, see you in the next
It
video.
is 45,
Peace.
45 watt charging, so like never dies. Go to MKBHD's channel. The Galaxy S23 Ultra is better than you think, right? Write that title, and he will actually show you from his testing. It never died. So like even my car has, and my dad's car has like a wireless charger built into it, so we don't need to. If you want to use the Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, you can. But you need to when you charge it, and when you charge it in the car. And so, all right, I've been talking for like I think an hour right now, making this video, because I actually shot this many times right now and screen on, and it is at 95%. It was 100, and just showing you how good the quality is, and this is not just a reminder. This is on the max setting, and it's on 95%. So I honestly love it. Subscribe, like, and subscribe if you want to hear anything else of me rambling. Well, actually, you know what? Let me comment down below what do you want to see next. And yeah, basically, this is it. This is the S23 Ultra Lavender. Like I'm impressed. I honestly don't know what's gonna come next. I'm also very excited for next year for the S24 Ultra. But those of you who want the S23 Ultra a few months later, 6 months later, this is the impressions. I like them. Basically, if you're willing to buy the biggest and baddest phone, if you're a photographer, this is your phone. If you're a content creator, this is your phone. All right, see you. Basically, oh yeah, the stylus, it's awesome. It's it's really, really smooth. Sorry. Like, I think thanks to its AI, it knows what you're gonna type next. So it's like me just like stopping there. Oh yeah, another thing, if you, let's say, do a straight line, or try to do a straight line, long press, it becomes straight, which is actually kind of nice. So cool. It knows where you're gonna, thanks to AI, it knows where you're gonna like draw the next line if you're gonna right or left. So it becomes very responsive. Well, that's it. That's the S23 Ultra. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to know the next video. Subscribe if you want to pick the next video. Or actually, you know what? Like if you want to see the next video. Comment down below what you want to see next. I'll probably talk about that. If I don't have the device, I'll just talk to you without the device. Alright, as always, Tweaks, peace, signing out.